after clinching the top seed in all of basketball with that last win, I don't think there's a soul out there who can question the championship level of play we're seeing from our hometown heroes.
It's out of the question.
Yeah, the only question for me is, who poses the biggest challenge for Chan Company? Is there anyone you guys are worried about?
Heck no.
Yeah, I wasn't asking you. I was asking to hear from our listeners.
Okay, my bad.
All right, but what do you guys think? Is there anyone who can challenge this team here? We're going to take a quick music break. Stick around because we'll be taking your calls after this. Talk about the juggernaut that our team is. You're listening to Hank and the Hornet only on 98.9 The Flex.
Get hip or get stuck.
$2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. Love to watch this guy, Russell Westbrook. Is there anybody who looks to score the ball with more intensity, Shaq?
Well, Kenny, he's not a guard. I know it says guard on the paper. I don't know what that is. He's strong, explosive, and the guy never gets tired. Keeps coming at you.
You know what he is?
What?
He's a guard. Kenny?
Well, he's got a big motor too, Ernie. This guy is unique and a unique once-in-a-lifetime talent. His incredible endurance is probably what separates him from most players.
If he's not a guard, what is he?
Unguardable.
Oh, brilliant. Here's Kevin Harlan.
And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year score. DA, take it away.
Well,
the G League continues to be a great asset for the NBA. Great stuff, David. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then there's Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Walker in at the 2. And for the Rockets, Tucker and Capella are up front. Gordon is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Shea in at the 3, the small forward.
And you look at all the under-the-radar prospects that have found success with the Spurs. How do they keep hitting on all these players other teams have missed?
They do a great job with their player development. They also do a great job identifying players with great character. They have guys who work extremely hard. They have great coaching, and they teach. But more importantly, what they do, GA, they give you confidence. And that's where I think the Spurs separate from other organizations.
And here is Murray. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Westbrook with the block. And here we go. Fast break with Shea. And Shea throws it down.
Hustling up court. Shea puts a lot of pressure on the defense in transition.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Gay. Here's Aldridge. Out to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense gave him.
Outside, Gordon. On the wing, Shea. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Houston shooting their first free throw of the night.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
I'll tell you what, Coach really trusts Shea's thought process because he thinks things all the way through.
Now here's Shea. This game an incredible scoring display for him. From the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Shea passes to Capella. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Shea with the block.
Nice job of attacking that shot. Shea wants to intimidate you.
I just love the determination on that backboard. Coming out of the gates, really, really strong.
He's playing with that one extra gear so far that none of the other guys have found yet. That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Pass to Walker. And here's Gay. Good work defensively by Capella. And a wide open look for Shea. It's good from long range. Shea's got 6 points.
Here's a guy who plays with a strong belief in his own abilities. Shea does not flinch from distance.
Murray outside. And stolen by Shea. And it's Houston on the break. Shea with the ball. And Shea throws it down.
At the rim, Shea can be very aggressive and very intimidating.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. 4-point game. Aldridge kicks to Gay. Clock at 6. To halt the run. That one's not going to go. And it's Houston the other way. Well, Smitty, we're coming down the stretch here. Talk about the mental toughness needed to finish a season strong.
You know, I think you got to have that. Everybody talk about the game physically, guys making shots. And we all know there's some teams and players, they all do that well. But who's the tough team that can get through the tough times? That's when you see the teams that can get over the hump and you start to say, I like that team.
And here is Murray following Russell Westbrook's three. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Well, you knew after the Paul George trade that the Thunder would look to sell on Westbrook as well. Just part of the rebuild at this point. His agent did well to get him to a team looking to compete. A great fit for a player in this stage of Russ's career.
So it's the Spurs now. They trail by 7. And Murray, here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future.
And Murray winning second-team all-defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
Here's DeRozan following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And stolen by Shea. The pass to Westbrook. It's tipped.
So quick off the floor, Murray can afford to wait until the shooter commits.
Outside Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Kicks to DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Quick first step. This is why it's hard to stay in front of DeMar DeRozan.
Shea, high post. He's got 8. Westbrook passes to Charles. Houston moving it around. There's the triple. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Capella. 12 points for Russell Westbrook.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Murray with the bounce pass. DeRozan with it. Shay's there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Clint Capella.
Make him foul you to stop you. DeRozan with the strength and vertical ability doing damage inside.
So for the Rockets, Jonas Jerebko's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Green comes in for Eric Gordon. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. San Antonio also making some changes. Lyles checked in for Gay. Damari Carroll comes in for Walker. And Derek White subbed in for Murray.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
The drive by Che and the dunk by Che.
Create an opportunity for himself. Che with the beautiful finish off the bounce.
Spurs trail by 9. On the wing, DeRozan. By Che. Chalk up 2 there. And that's 12 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Green kicks to Che. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Ken Burch is checked in for Capella. San Antonio also making some changes. Bellinelli, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bryn Forbes in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's White. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Now here's Bellinelli. Let's go. Lyles no good. Rockets leading by 10. Shea passes to Burch.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Passes it to Lyles. Bellinelli with it. Working on Jerebko. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Shea passes to Burch, and the shot goes in. Burch has got his second bucket tonight.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Carroll. He picked up 12 points in their last one against Sacramento.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one, but they recover it. A fadeaway. Burch grabs the board.
Went to the fadeaway. Didn't need to, though. Probably cost him some points.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Now, here's Lyons. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
White with it, defended by Jerebko. Pass to Lyles. Outside, White. And it's Carroll in the corner. And that one goes long. Houston leading by 14. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Houston making some changes. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. Pass to Aldridge. Outside, Walker. Back to Aldridge. Outside, DeRozan. Over Shea. And the dunk by Aldridge.
LaMarcus does this well, getting into the mix and creating buckets off the offensive rebounds.
On the floor for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's DeRozan, Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. From a low trauma perspective, Steve, which stars do you think would be the easiest to play alongside and be their teammate?
I think Kawhi Leonard for sure, Kevin. Doesn't say much, just goes out and plays. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jokic, a lot of those superstars. I think Paul George is another guy that goes out and just plays. So there's a few out there that would love to play alongside.
Count that bucket. That's now 8 points for Aldridge.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Mavericks got the job done. He scored an amazing number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
A nice shot by Aldridge.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now, here's Westbrook. 18 points for him. Outside Gordon. Shea left side. Just 5 on the clock. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Shea. Shea's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And the pass to Aldridge. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
Now Shea. He's got 13 outside Westbrook. No good with the triple. Walker against Gordon. With the fadeaway. Up again, and Murray with the second chance points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Jerebko. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. Shea's got his 9th assist in the game now. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And it's San Antonio with another.
Well, we're seeing the defense make adjustments, but DeRozan is making great reads, finding ways to counter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Bucks. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they believed they were the best team entering the year. Others believed it too, and we've seen nothing to dissuade that assumption.
Murray's checked in for the Rockets, and they double up DeRozan. Gay dishes to DeRozan. And Capella sends it back.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Westbrook with a wide open look. Nails the corner 3. Westbrook's got 24.
Fantastic ball movement. Really unselfish play by Shea. But what else is new?
Passes it to DeRozan for Murray. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And good that time.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Murray outside. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Houston gets called for the foul.
No, he's standing 6'11" with a 7'5" wingspan. LaMarcus Aldridge prefers playing power forward, but make no mistake, he has the size to hang with the big dogs at center.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Damari Carroll's checked in for Gay, and it's White in for Walker.
And that's
what you want to see. They're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
And with his height and reach, not many that can block Aldridge's turnaround jumper.
His release on his jump shot is so high. The rainbow arc, it's a beautiful thing to watch.
The Spurs making a switch here. Miles checked in. Now here's White. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Aldridge. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
The little up fake by Aldridge, unfair given how hard already it is to challenge his shot. He'll go to the line.
And he can't hit the second.
And in a league that's obsessed.
What is this? The dunk contest? Jay putting up a 10.
Pass to Aldridge. To the inside, to Rosen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And last season, DeMar DeRozan averaging the low. Seven seconds left in the first half of the game. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Houston Rockets controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Rockets, Tucker and Capella are up front. Russell Westbrook out there with Gordon. And it's Charles in at the small forward. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Tucker's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Rockets.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Murray right side. And stolen by Jay. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Now here's Murray. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Aldridge. Kicks it out to Gay. Jacks up a three. Cans it from downtown. Gay's got 7 points.
This is the confidence Rudy has in himself. Looking to score as soon as he gets the rock.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Westbrook against Murray. Pass to Walker. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. 6 on the shot clock. The Rockets pull it in. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Che.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, DeMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
You're right, D.A., and he is still getting it done. Thank you. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. The pass to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan. It allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
Rockets leading by 21. Passes it to Capella. Back to Jay. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Manuel House comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Ben McLemore in for Gordon. For Houston, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Double team on Westbrook. To the middle, here's Tucker. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gay. Over House. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Now the race for Rookie of the Year. And a look here at the top-ranked rookies as they close out their first season in the NBA. A very talented bunch. You look at Shea. All season long, he has proven again and again that he's the cream of the crop. He's in the top spot right now, and the hardware could be his.
And there's no more deserving candidate. Any other outcome than him lifting that Rookie of the Year trophy, and I'd be shocked.
I will be surprised given how hard he's worked, how well he's produced. This is a guy you can build a team around.
And here is Murray following Russell Westbrook's 3. Inside, here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Wow, Aldridge attacking the rack. I love it.
Pass to House. All sorts of time. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Trey Lyles checked in for Aldridge. Damari Carroll comes in for Rudy Gay. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Derek White subbed in for DeJounte Murray. And it's White missing.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
A nice shot by Shea.
Wow, what an evening Chase had. Unstoppable and relentless at the offensive end.
White looking around. And there's the pass to Forbes. Now Carroll guarded by McLemore. San Antonio again missing. The rebound by the Spurs.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Forbes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is an area Forbes has worked on. Makes it trickier to close out on him when you know he can put it on the deck.
A nice shot by Tucker. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, White. Down low, DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Here's Charles, and Shea throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. San Antonio calls timeout. Smitty, you played with the U.S. national team. Would you say they allow more physicality in FIBA than they do in the NBA?
No, I think, Kevin, different parts of the game, there's more physicality, like on the free throw line, boxing out.
White against Rivers. Passes to Bellinelli. With some arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. For Houston, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Free throw, good. Shea. 1:03 left to play here in the 3rd. And so White will bring it up for the Spurs. He kicks it to Bellinelli. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
Here's Che, and Che throws it down.
Tenacious off the bounce. Che playing through contact and finishing.
San Antonio's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. White the pass to Lyles. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the 2nd.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Oh! Boy, did he go way up for that one. Oof.
You might get in trouble if you blow that. He nailed it.
He did, didn't he? It's worth the risk when the payoff is so good.
At least on an entertainment level, even if you're rooting against him, you have to appreciate the effort.
Rivers against White, and stolen by Che. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And Bellinelli kicks to Gay, pass to White. At the elbow, it's Aldridge. Here's Gay. Good on the shot. Gay's got 9 points.
Over the years, Rudy Gay has added a lot of bulk to his frame. You see it right there off contact.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for San Antonio. Hills at point with Bellinelli. They're the backcourt. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Jackson. And it's Zamanic in at the 4 slot. Here's Mills. And Capella sends it back. Here's Charles. And the dunk by Che.
So quick into the lane. And then the huge finish. Che gives the defenders no time to react.
Mills with it. The NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty. They'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more 3-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking about a lot about, you know, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
Clock is at 3. Here's Capella. Goes back up. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First one falls for Hartenstein. He's checked in for Houston. And McLemore comes in for Gerald Green. All free throws good from Capella.
And a boon it was for the Rockets to be able to keep Clint Capella. A great fit with the team and gives them exactly what they need on the interior.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Backed in off the glass.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now, here's Bellinelli. Covered by Che. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. And Greg Capella, who was taken near the end of the first round back in 2014 in the draft, has developed well during his time with Houston.
And Capella's game has really taken off in the last few seasons. He looks to be a double-double machine for this team for the next handful of years, and that is exactly what they need. Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Here's Samanic. Outside Jackson. Pass to Aldridge. Fader on the way. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter. Shea with it. Jackson on him. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bellinelli. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
It's stolen. It's tipped. Stolen by Rivers. Shea passes to Rivers. Shea left side. From deep, McLemore. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
That one drops for him.
As bigs go, there aren't many guys who can light it up like Aldridge. He's been relentless tonight.
Here's Charles, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Spending with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate. What do you think about it?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the 3 ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
6 to shoot. Tries from 10, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Bellinelli. Aldridge has got 10 points in just the second half. Rockets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. And they double up Jay. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
All that length, Aldridge able to close airspace quickly.
Jackson dishes to Mills. The pass to Samanic. Over Rivers. Rockets with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
He's just relentless in his approach. Makes Che a very difficult guy to defend.
Free throw, good. Che. Murray's checked in for Houston. He makes 1 of 2 that time. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And that one's good. Samanic. Samanic just got his first 2 points.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Che outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Che. Bellinelli is covering. Che passes to Birch. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Pass to Bellinelli. Here's Samanic. Outside Jackson. Pass to Aldridge. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Dishes it to Jackson. Back to Aldridge. And it's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Wide open look here for Murray. And another 3 for Houston.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Outside Jackson. Aldridge, the pass to Jackson. Inside, here's Mills. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Che. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Steve, we keep seeing new arenas and new state-of-the-art training facilities. As a player, what do you value more, home court or the practice court?
Kevin, I really think it's the practice court because you spend so much time there. But a lot of times now, franchises have both, the home court and their practice facility right inside the arena. If you can have the practice court at an all-time high, something guys like and love, they'll spend a lot of time there.
You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward-thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive and doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you. It's deflected. Jackson looking around. Tipped away. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Rivers. And Patrick Mills gets the 3. Mills has got 7 points for the quarter.
And this is where Mills kills you. Tremendous range.
Shea passes to Hartenstein. The shot comes out. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. To the inside. Here's Mills. And another basket for San Antonio.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Here's Che. That one a little long.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Attacking in the lane. Che embracing the physicality of this game.
You know, Smith, the NBA more active now in developing players before they enter the NBA. Not just the fundamentals, but the values of the game.
Yeah, I think it's a good move. The league has been taking a hands-on approach. There's nothing wrong with teaching the next generation life lessons about the sport and through the sport.
And he gets it back. And they pick up 2. Houston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jay.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Free throw, good. James. Houston making a switch. McLemore's checked in. And both free throws good for Jay. And it's Mills with the ball for San Antonio. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Here's Jackson. Makes it off the glass.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
19 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Jay kicks to McLemore. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw, good. Jay. Both free throws good for Jay. 11 seconds left in the 4th. And here is Lyles. So we see Houston taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
Hey, Shaq here. Another game, another double-double. If you had to choose, which is the greater value to this team, your passing or your scoring?
Definitely the passing, man. And that, when guys feel more involved in the offense, that bleeds over to other areas of the game as well. Suddenly, guys defend harder, run the floor faster, pound the glass. For me, it's about spreading the ball around so everyone gets a taste and feel parts of what we got going on here.
That's right, baby. Everybody eats. Barbecue chicken alert!